Mr. Techie here. We got a major Samsung unboxing. We got the big boy, the Z Fold 3. The little boy, the Z Flip 3. They're both folding boys here. We got Galaxy Buds 2. Full edition and case for the Z Fold 3. Case for the Z Fold 3. All official from Samsung, and of course, 35-watt power adapter. All these were gifts courtesy of Samsung.com. All of them came with the pre-order specials. Now, today we're going to be unboxing all these, giving first impressions about them, and I'll be taking all these items with me on vacation for about a week or so. And when I come back, we'll be having a short-term review, and in a few months we'll be having a long-term review. So make sure you click like and subscribe to get the latest on all those videos. Now, before we get started, techies, with all these beautiful unboxings of all this great tech we got here, I want to note a few things. First, I'm going to be trying something new. I'm going to be doing this video without any edits, trying to make it all the way through. So please forgive me if I do stutter, stop, pause, or anything. I am just trying to experiment with something, seeing if I can do one whole video, scripted of course, without stopping in the middle too much. Alright, and please, in the comment section below, let me know what your feedback is on this. Secondly, I do want to note that yes, this unboxing is a little bit late. Launch date of these devices was yesterday, the 27th, but due to work conflictions and me preparing to go on vacation, I couldn't record this video until today, the 28th. You probably won't be seeing it until the 29th, maybe the 30th, but I'll try my best to edit this out, do as little editing as possible, get this video out to you guys ASAP. Now, without further ado, let's get started. Alright, now for this unboxing, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to start with the least exciting products, then the phones, then the cases, if that's okay with you, techies. Again, in the comments, let me know how you feel about this unboxing strategy. Put all this good stuff aside. Start with this adapter. Here we go. Handy dandy knife. There we go. And Samsung has always made some great adapters. High wattage, lots of ports, all good stuff. For charging all these good devices. It's 35 watts, USB-C, USB-A, good stuff there. 2 thumbs up from Mr. Techie. Alright. One down. 5 to go. Galaxy Buds 2. Now, if you guys remember my impressions video from the Samsung event just last month, just a few weeks ago, remember I wasn't too impressed by these. I have Galaxy Buds Pro I've been using, liking them a lot, but I am planning on doing a comparison video. Buds Pro versus Buds 2, which should you buy? Alright, inside the box here, we got a white USB-C cable. Samsung hasn't done many white USB-C cables in a while with their accessories or phones. That's good. White USB-C cable. Cool. We got the Buds Pro right here. White case on the outside, black on the inside. So Panda. Now, I was hoping to get the Panda colored Z Flip 3, but that's going to be Samsung exclusive, and I got this as a really great deal from my carrier. So no, but those look fantastic, yeah. So I wish they were matte on the outside, but you know, you can't have everything. Matte white on the outside, Samsung logo, black on the inside, glossy, not matte like the Buds Pro. That'll be interesting, so I'll be testing these out on vacation alongside the Buds Pro and Apple AirPods Pro, giving you guys my impressions later on. Alright, so Buds 2, good stuff there. Put that aside. Now, which one are we opening first? Personally, I'm much more excited for the Fold. I'm more of a Fold kind of guy. Not a huge fan of the Flip, but that is the more consumer phone. Lots of people have been asking me to make a video about the Flip, commenting, tweeting me about it, so let's do the Flip first. We got in the black color. Luckily, I was able to change my pre-order basically last minute from the cream, because the cream just looked like, to be honest with you, techies, used toilet paper. So we open that up there. There we have it. We have it unfolded just like they did starting from the Galaxy Z. Just like we've seen with the Z series before. The phone is unfolded. Let's put that aside just for 1 second. Let's open this up. Let's see what we get in the box. SIM card tool. We got tons of those. And on the inside, we got a USB-C cable on both sides. Good, good, good. Long, good cable. You can never have too many USB-C cables. Cool. Quick start guide. Let's put all that aside momentarily. And let's take a look at the phone here. Let's seal it. It's always satisfying. ASMR right there, a little tech ASMR. Boom. That's it, unfolded. I did get a question about this a lot from members coming to in the stores talk to me. Because security brackets, a lot of the flip demos don't go all the way flush. But as you can see here, let me try to get it angled as much as I can. Completely flat when unfolded. I want to close it up. Oof, that already feels like a great hinge. Huge improvement over the Z Fold 2 hinge. Which, speaking of the Z Fold 2, look at my appearance here. Boom, this guy. This bag's been rocking for almost a year now. Used it most of the last year. Great phone. However, Z Fold 3, huge improvements. More of that in a little bit. Let's put that aside. Z Flip 3 in the black color, looking really good. I like the matte here. Good, new, stronger aluminum. Not like a big wedge like the previous Fold 2 and the original Z Flip and the Z Flip 5G. More completely flat. Good stuff there. Fingerprint scanner on here. Volume rocker. On the outside you have a wide and ultra wide 12 megapixel set of cameras and a flash and that tiny display. Now, I've said this before and I'll keep saying it again, and maybe they still change when I start using the phone. Maybe it won't. But if this whole outer part was a display, I'd like this form factor a lot more. Be a lot more useful. As of right now, this tiny display, just for widgets notifications, I don't see much benefit out of it. But without further ado, let's unfold it. Oof. That is satisfying. Alright, and now holding it here, slightly narrower than S21 Plus. I don't want to say the Ultra is a mammoth of a phone when it comes to how heavy that thing is, but more like the S21 Plus. When it's unfolded, just a little bit narrower. You see here, Samsung got rid of the modeling of their phones, so when you boot up, it doesn't tell you the model anymore, it just says Samsung Galaxy. Interesting, there's stuff there. So, of course, this is a carrier lock version. I got a really great deal on it from my carrier, from T-Mobile. We do have to activate this one a little bit separately. So I put this aside, unbox the Z Fold, come back to it, and let's activate this guy. And now, techies, we go on to the main event, from what I'm most excited for. The replacement to the phone I've been using for most of the last year, the Z Fold 2, now we got the Z Fold 3. Grab our handy dandy knife here, open this up, and now, if you guys remember, in my review of the Z Fold 2 after using it for a few months, pretty much every single one of my complaints in that video was all addressed to the T by Samsung in the Z Fold 3. Lack of water resistance, lack of durability, bad cameras, they've definitely gotten improved. No 120Hz on the outer screen, so this is a major upgrade. At first, just hearing the rumors and everything, it looked like it's just a big refinement. Now, it's definitely a big upgrade. And without further ado, there we have it, folks. Galaxy Z Fold 3 in the Phantom Green color. I should have gone with silver. This one, it was too high demand, and it was back order for too long to get to the silver, but that's what I should have gone with. But this is gorgeous color. Reminds me of how Apple did it with the 11 Pros, the midnight green color. Gorgeous color. Absolutely gorgeous. This one did come SIM-free from Samsung, so this one won't have any carrier locks. Let's see you in the box. Now, if you recall from the Z Fold 2, if you guys know, now techies, if you recall from the original Galaxy Fold, we got a lot of stuff in the box. We got Galaxy Buds, the original ones in the box. We got a Kevlar case. We got a wall adapter. We got everything. Z Fold 2, they got rid of the case. They got rid of the earbuds. They got rid of the 512 storage option. And in the box, they only gave us the phone with a 25 watt adapter, which is still good. Now, we get nada. We get SIM card tool, and you get USB-C cable. That's all you get. But, you know, that's how the industry moved. And Samsung's not doing that alone, by no means. Let's power this bad boy on. Now, before this phone fully powers on, I do want to try to get it on camera, is that when the screen is black, you can very clearly see that hole punch. Techies, that looks just like the Z Fold 2. So if it is under display, of course, which is a great feat of engineering, the cost of quality of the front camera. However, when it comes to seeing it, you can absolutely see it. If you look at it, it doesn't just look like a normal camera, it looks like a pixelated image. Now that the phone is on, now at this angle, right here, I'll try to get the best way I can. It looks completely seamless. So we'll get Samsung that. When I turn the brightness, put at different angles, very clearly you can see it. It's not a black dot, but it looks like a pixelated circle. That's not much improvement there. crease, definitely less. I'm immediately noticing that it's less less of a dip from Z Fold 2, but it's definitely still there in light. You still see it, and viewing in almost any viewing angle you will see it. It is slightly shorter than the Z Fold 2 in length, width almost identical, feeling in hand. Let me bring that guy over here. Here, bring those together. Let's give you some perspective. Techies. Very similar sizing, but the Z Fold 3 definitely is millimeters smaller in almost every dimension. And lighter, not to mention, which is always good. And the thickers are noticeably thicker. The bezels are noticeably thicker on the Z Fold 3. Yeah, if you look at there, yeah, that looks like it almost went back a generation when talking about bezel design. But nevertheless, still a gorgeous device. Very seamless. Put this guy back aside for a second. Let me get through all this legal jargon. And we'll be back. And there we have it, ladies and gentlemen, the Z Fold 3 in the Phantom Green color, 256GB. Great looking phone, great feeling phone. Immediately, just first impressions. Like I said, it's not a full review, of course. I just got this phone. But immediately, I'm liking a lot more of the curved, the rounded sides versus the flatter, squared off sides. Z Fold 2, that's definitely a big upgrade. Thinner, lighter, big improvement of the camera, and the S Pen, which we'll get to in a second. I'm definitely not forgetting that. Yeah, and now that we got the phones out of the way, we got them unboxed, we got them all here, Z Flip 3, Z Fold 3. I got them both set up, then unboxing them both of them. Let's put them aside for a second, and let's get to the cases for both of them. Immediately as soon as I saw the cases Samsung had made, the first party case from Samsung for the Z Flip, I immediately liked them. I like that they're not just two separate pieces, they're one. I like they have a key ring, there's a lot I like about them. So I picked one of these up right away. And I'm going to unbox this one first over the one for the Fold, which is definitely more interesting, way more expensive, comes with an S Pen, which I'm very excited for. But I'll tell you why I'm going to start with this guy first in a second. Alright, so let's open up the Z Flip 3 case. Super easy there. Instructions how to put it inside. Pretty straightforward. The cardboard out, and as you can see here, it is not a two-part case like we did see on the previous generation of the Flip. So tied together, we got a ring there. It is a really compact device made for consumers, so I mean, not surprised at all. Comes with a lot of great colors, but I do love blue. So, and this was essentially made for the cream colored phone, which I was getting originally, but the black looks so much better. So you see here the phone is unfolded, got the keyring, so when you use it a little bit more one-handedly, easier to hold. No issues accessing the fingerprint scanner right there. Clicky buttons. Yep, I got inspiration for that from Flossie Carter. Flossie Carter, one of my favorite YouTubers. Volume rocker, power button, all good there. Good lip for the screen, so it's not touching the bottom. Alright, and you still have no uninterrupted. You have an uninterrupted outer screen for that vlogging style camera, so that's all good there. Definitely one of my favorite features of this phone. Alright, and then now we got the ring here. So if someone wanted to carry it around one-handedly, I mean, I wouldn't do that with a $1,000 phone, but hey, it's there if someone wants to do it. So that's going to be the Z Flip case. I'll be using this while I'm on vacation. I'll be during the whole time of my review, and then we'll decide if we're going to keep it or hold on to it. Now, for the much more controversial case. This, well, I have a lot to say about it, but we're keeping this video short. Just by seeing some videos about it, just from seeing the pictures of Samsung, seeing from the reviews of other people, this looks like one of the dumbest products Samsung has ever designed. Ever. Let me explain why. First, let's open it up. Go on knife here. And it's unfortunate right now, this is the only official third-party case from Samsung or from third parties that supports the S Pen. So I'm hoping within a couple weeks we get more options to carry the S Pen. Because I, for one, I want to carry the S Pen all the time. I have the Z Fold 2, the Z Fold 3 on me. This is right now, this is the only option I have for it. So you open up with the flip cover, which I've always hated flip covers on any phone, regardless. I've never liked them, and they add an extra step to you getting in your phone and using it. So that's the S Pen right there. Inside here we have the manual how to install it, and of course, as you've seen with other S Pens in the past, placeable tips and the tool for removing those tips and interchanging them. All right, there's the case here. Very cheap feeling. This is a $100 case, ladies and gentlemen, for the pen and for the holder. The case, $100 seems extremely cheap. I expect to pick this up at like a mall cell phone kiosk or AliExpress or something. Doesn't feel like a Samsung case at all. Anyway, got the S Pen here. One of my favorite upgrades to the Z Fold 3. Something I've been waiting for, wanting since last year on the Z Fold 2. That tucks away right here. Boom. One thing I learned from watching reviews of this case is that this flap right here is removable. So if you don't want the holder, which, I mean, who would buy this case if you don't want the S Pen holder, you can remove it. How to do so. Oh, that just slides out right there. Alright, that's the case without it. That's the S Pen holder. S Pen and the S Pen holder. And then it very easily, somewhat easily, slides. Yeah, that's definitely not super intuitive. But anyway, let's plug the phone in here. Slops on in there. Definitely doesn't feel very secure. And now you went from a slim phone that's fairly one-handed to a much bulkier phone. That kind of defeats the purpose. A lot of times I just want to use the outer screen like this, and look what happens. You know, either have this thing lying on the side, no magnets holding it in place, just comes off. It's bad design. Which is a way to tie it to the back or keep it or somewhere. Or, honestly, what I really wish for is that there was a way to hold the S Pen without this. This is just a really dumb design. And I really don't understand how it's made out of Samsung's labs. This is just ridiculous. Yeah, pulling out the S Pen, that's good. I mean, so immediately comes up, great. We're getting all the S Pen functionality we saw in the Galaxy Note lineup, because keep in mind this is replacing. The goal of this phone, one of the biggest ones, is to replace the Galaxy Note lineup. We get all those features here. Create new notes. You know, I haven't set up the Galaxy Note app yet, but I am a fan of it. Really enjoy it. Responsive refresh rate and the S Pen here, and you have a clicker as well. Once you bring it up, you have that floating menu, all the features that you could ask for from an S Pen. Now, for the sake of this review, and for all you techies out there, I'm going to be putting this on the Fold as my only case for the whole time of the review. Not going to enjoy it, not going to be too intuitive, not going to enjoy my life, but I will do it to give you guys a review, my honest feelings about it, and at least give it a try. What I'm thinking about doing right now is getting a razor blade, cutting off this part right here, keeping the S Pen portion, the part that holds the S Pen, because that's not too bad, and waiting for a case like this to be available, or getting a ring for the phone, like I have on my Z Fold 2, on a case of it. But techies, that's gonna do it for now. You have Z Flip with its case on, Z Fold 3 with its really unintuitive case on. It just adds a lot of bulk to the phone for no reason. Really flimsy. You have the Galaxy Buds 2, Panda color, looking good so far. We'll try those out later. And we have the Power Brick. That's everything we unboxed today, techies. That's going to be all for now. Thank you for joining me. Like I said, please like, subscribe, and at the bottom, please comment all your feedback on this video. I am trying to make more content for you guys, better content for you guys, and give you guys what all you techies out there deserve. Alright, so long for now. Take it easy, techies.